Welcome to AP Workshops, welcome to another one of our technical videos. This time we're going to talk about throttle cable tension. Okay, welcome back to AP Workshops, welcome back to throttle cable adjustment. Now it seems like basically there's a lot of misinformation about this. There's a lot of information about it should be 2-3 mil, 2 basically. So this here, this amount of adjustment or this amount of free play in the cable, some people like it, some people don't. Now on a V-twin it's quite important that we get this correct. The reason being is because this is the first part or the first connection to the bike. Now I've got the brake lever moved out of the way sufficiently so you can see what we've got. We've got the actual throttle tube, we've got the adjustment, and we've got the one adjuster that we've got on the cables. All Aprilias are the same, there's only one adjuster on them. Okay, and what we've got to try and do, rather than working on this phrase that we've got to give 2 or 3 mil like you can see in workshop manuals or on the internet, whatever it is, or however you want to go, what we're going to try and do is get the throttle cable tension as tight as we can without affecting the throttle operation or the tick over or idle speed when you move the bars from lock to lock.
Hot diggity dog!
So this is how we do it. We undo the lock nut, which I've already loosened off. We undo the lock nut, we turn the tumbler to effectively extend the external part of the cable until we've got sufficient free play or as little free play as possible without affecting the engine RPM or idle speed when we move the bars from lock to lock. So I'm going to kind of get it in one place like that, where I think potentially we're right there now. Right there, and then what we'll do now is we're going to move the camera to a different position, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do and how we're going to do it. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do, turn the ignition on, then I'm going to basically wait for the bike to idle. Once it idles, we'll turn the bars from lock to lock and make sure that the actual throttle cables aren't going to pull sufficiently. So what I'll do is we'll show you what I'm going to do. Let's see if the microphone actually makes it work while it's running. So we've got it quite close to us here, so we'll see how we go on that one. So turn the ignition on, the bike will start, we'll wait for it to idle cleanly. We're going to wait for it to idle cleanly, no problems. Then what we'll do is, there we go. That's idling, that'll idle okay. So what I'm going to do is move the bars from lock to lock and rev the engine, like that. Does it affect it? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to try making it a little bit tighter, just to show you what's going on. So I'm going to another couple of little turns. No, that's still good. So we'll try a little bit more. Did you hear the idle speed raise? So the idle speed raise, that we've gone too far. So back it down. Back it down until it goes. And it doesn't affect. There we go, he's raised it again, so too far. Okay. Try again, one more time. Perfect. So we've got it as tight as we can. Sorry, we'll do that without me doing this. So we've got it as tight as we can without affecting the engine RPM when we move the bars from lock to lock. Okay, so that's it. Then once we've got that back, don't forget, we've just got to go back, tighten up the throttle, the throttle cable, lock nut on the actual adjuster there, job done. That's it. I don't want to go too much into it, but literally how to adjust your throttle cable. This is the phrase that pays, okay? So effectively you need your throttle cables as tight as you can without affecting the throttle operation or the engine RPM when you move the bars from lock to lock. There isn't any of this 2 or 3 or 4 mil crap. I don't care what anybody says. That is how you do it. Set the throttle cable as tight as you can without affecting the throttle operation or the engine idle speed when you move the bars from lock to lock. That's it, plain and simple. The amount of people that we find that sort of once they leave the building, we had Steve in the other day, really cool guy, and he's Tuono. Basically, he sent us a message back afterwards and saying this is quite a profound, it made quite a profound difference, which is absolutely awesome. Let us know how you get on. Leave us a little comment, give us a try, see how you get on with it. Let us know how you're getting on. Thanks very much for tuning in. And again, another thanks very much to Motul Oils, ARAI helmets, RST clothing, GB Racing covers. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. If you want to support us, don't forget we've got the clothing online. Go to www.apworkshops.co.uk. Have a quick look in the clothing section. If there's any spare parts and accessories we can help you with, we do worldwide shipping. Don't forget, any external or sort of any shipping that goes abroad, all UK taxes are removed. No problems. That's all the way it works. No problems. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.